What's up, guys? Shuri here, and today I want to talk to you about these 6 amazing superstars and how they were all diamond players like 4 days ago. I mean, that's pretty strange. And you might be wondering to yourself, hey, they might just be really good. I mean, they were already on the leaderboards for South America. But every time I kill Dan, I'll let you know by throwing up a superstar in the corner, since he wants everyone to know how great he is and how he's a superstar. Every time I absolutely destroy him this game, I will make sure that I give him his respect by throwing up the superstar symbol he wants all of you to think he should have. And I do want to make something abundantly clear. Him and some of those people on that list, 4 of them actually, have tournament banners, which means they have come in first place in a tournament. And I do want to be very clear, I am not questioning that. I am only questioning their superstardom. But I could be wrong. Like I said, just watch these games and let me know what you think. Do you think Dan's a superstar? Or do you think he's a diamond player who somehow got superstar? And then I'll tell you exactly how I think he did it and what we should all be doing about it. And most importantly, why I don't think Dan is a superstar after all. But like I said, I am going to give him the respect he wants and craves from you guys. You know, the recognition of the superstardom. I will grant him that by throwing it up in the top right. But this was a solo game from a long time ago. His team is a team of 3. They have like a 4K Osus, 400 Hunter, and then like a 1300 Sindri. I had 2 random people on my team, and it was just kind of a cakewalk. It's almost like I wasn't playing superstar caliber players, but to be fair, they did actually have a tournament win that is very legit, and I am not disputing that, but I am gonna go ahead and explain what I think happened. I am disputing a superstardom because in like a few days, it's almost impossible to go from diamond to superstar, or even really from diamond to master, because there's just not that many people to play. And it really sucks because Rafa went from number 1 on that list to number 7, and he's the only one not cheating out of anybody. And cheating is a loaded term. I mean, it means hacking, it means like people who disconnect you and DDoS you in the middle of games. And there are less severe forms of cheating like win trading, which is exactly what they were doing. And don't worry, I do have receipts to back it up. I will show you at the end. And I was content with making a YouTube short about this, kind of just showing that people were doing this and that these tournament players were even doing it, which is just funny. And they were at like diamond, and they were all cheating with their tournament banners on. Like some of them actually had like top 3 on like different heroes and stuff. And so I kind of made a YouTube short that was just making fun of them. Don't worry, I'll play that in this so you don't have to do that, and I'll have it in full screen so you can kind of see things better. But really, these guys basically couldn't get games that were super easy, and they just couldn't get out of low level diamond. Yes, they were like diamond 5, like not even the cool kid diamond, like, so they just cheated instead. And the funny thing is, I probably wouldn't be making this video, and I would have just made the YouTube short, but in like 2 days, they went from diamond 5 all the way to superstar. And not just that, Rafa, who was number 1, is now number 7 because of these 6 selfish, very, very selfish people. And while it doesn't really affect anyone that much, it just means that anyone who gets this superstar legit basically just has a ring of shame because everyone else didn't get it legit. Rafa only needs to get like 3 more wins and he will be the first legit superstar. And he said there are a couple other people that are gonna be legit superstars too. I'll go ahead and put their names at like the end of the video so They kind of have a little bit of recognition as well for not being cheating people. But these are the worst of the worst because they weren't even close. Like, there's a lot of people that were at like the high ranked masters that literally couldn't even play diamond players anymore. And that's why they did it. I kind of understand that. And as long as everyone knows that they have a ring of shame and they made some questionable decisions, then I don't really think it's the end of the world. I do wish they wouldn't have done it, and I have some suggestions at the end of the video about what kind of punishments they should receive. But now that I've gotten done showing you how much I can just embarrass Dan at will in T3, I will show you exactly what they were doing. So what's happening here is called win trading. And they think that they're gonna get away with it because at professional ranks, you are all anonymous. So even spectators just see player 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is in Turkish, so that's why it says that, but it's basically just player. Either way, these guys think that they're anonymous and they can win trade without any repercussions. But you morons have tournament banners. You have a level 3400, you don't think that can be tracked? Oh, it can be. Not many people have these banners. Wait, did you seriously go into win trading with a top 100 Osus? Are you an idiot? But then, you also have people using an 18 Iris and 33 Christina with tournament banners. Don't think about leveling, they can track you. And this guy's number 3 in Osus. It's gonna be so hard to find you. Yeah, so that's the video I made the other day about it. I know who they are. And it's really obvious from this right here exactly who they are. Look at those 6 superstars, man. How cool. And sorry if I sound a little different. I'm sick now and I wasn't yesterday. But whatever, it doesn't matter. But what does matter? Is this cheating? Obviously, the only people who have been asking me, but is it cheating, are the people who are at Superstar right now. And what should we do? To some of your dismay, I'm not going to say these people should be banned. I don't think they should, and it would actually hurt a lot of things. A lot of these players that did it in the start say that they did it so they could like free up matchmaking so other teams would queue instead of queue dodging them. Sadly, that is kind of true. They really wanted their superstar rank, though. That's why they did it. They could have just not played. But whatever. It doesn't matter. What does matter is not banning the best players we have to offer in the game because they made one bad decision. And to be very clear, most of the people who are superstar right now were already in the high levels of master and would have gotten it if there were more people for them to queue against, and they really had no other way to get superstar other than to win trade, and it really sucks they did it. But hey, I mean, they thought they had no other chance of getting it and thought that, I guess, that made it okay. It's not okay, but it's also understandable under those circumstances why we shouldn't ban them, but instead do what League of Legends did when they had a win trading problem, and I'll go ahead and read out what they did. Any accounts determined to have participated in win trading may be stripped of their current rank, their leaderboard position, and their ranked rewards. Offenders may also face a 7-day suspension. The most prolific win traders and all repeat offenders will be permanently banned. So I don't think they should be banned yet. But if they are in the future proven to win trade, then I think we should be taking those kind of steps. And remember, guys, a lot of these guys who got their superstar this way were really close to it, and they legitimately would sit in queue for 8+ hours and not be able to get people. So they really felt they had to do this to get superstar, and they definitely shouldn't have cheated to do it. But I mean, it's kind of easy to understand how they tricked themselves into thinking it's okay. And that's why I think they should get their ranks reset to nothing. Maybe even reset it to bronze so it looks like they got bronze for a season while actually playing, just to like add insult to injury. So there's an actual punishment to it that like the community can feel behind it. but they shouldn't be rewarded for making awful decisions. Even if I don't think they should be banned, definitely don't think they should be rewarded. Because the thing that none of them really seem to care about or think about is the fact that when T3 God hits it, or when Rafa hits it in like 2 wins, they're going to have the same superstar ring of shame as the rest of the people who decided to cheat. And because they did it so widespread and so blatantly, that the people who have integrity and are going to get it legit, instead of having a cool thing that they achieved the hard way, they also get to have a ring of shame. The only difference is they didn't earn it like the rest of them. And that's what really sucks.